As some of you might know, I drew a coveted mountain goat tag this year. And all the time I've spent deer hunting the backcountry, I've discovered a lot of goat areas. I want to kind of scout some new area. And I was going to follow this trail up to this avalanche chute and take that up a ridge. But there's so many hikers on the trail. I like avoiding people, so I just cut off trail. It'll be longer and more difficult, but I prefer it this way. So I'm still in the trees, and I actually just glassed up some goats in the trees right now. Finally made it up to the ridgeline that I wanted to get at. This is the sleep setup I've been running the last couple of years. Start with tent. I got the Stone Glacier tarp tent. I forgot the name of it. I think it's a UL one person. It weighs 10 ounces. It's supported with these trekking poles, which I need anyways when I'm backpacking or hiking out an animal. My sleeping bag is a Brooks Range Mountaineering elephant foot. So it essentially just goes up to here, and you pair that with the idea is that you pair it with a down jacket, and the down jacket with like a beanie acts as like the other half of the sleeping kit, and it saves a lot of weight. This thing is 15 ounces and it's rated to 15 degrees, and it's a pretty accurate temperature rating I've found. It has Pertex fabric, so it's fairly water resistant. For my sleeping bag, I took a standard Thermarest Z-Rest, and I cut 4 sections off. And because for me, this is plenty long enough to support my upper body when I'm camping. And at night, this doubles as a pillow. And then in the day, I can use it as a place to sit when I'm glassing, like a warm place to sit, especially if it's been raining. I like to have a warm, dry place to sit. So yeah, it doubles as a seat and a pillow, essentially. And then underneath all of this, I like to bring these space blankets, and you can reuse them. I like to use them for survival situation, obviously, but then also I set it on the ground as a ground cloth under my tarp tent to keep the sleeping bag from getting too beat up. And then when I kill something, I like to set this on the ground and actually butcher on top of this. So that's it doubles as that purpose. So that's my entire sleeping system that I've been running for the last couple of years for like my mountain high country deer hunts, and obviously a goat hunt this year. And it's worked pretty well for me. I really like this system. I just finished setting up my camp, and a mountain goat just popped over that ridge over there. I think it's a billy. It just has like very male features on it. Just popped over the edge here, and there's this nice buck feeding down here. nice fucking deer. The sun woke me up at about 6:30, so up and at 'em. I did not take my own advice and bring enough water into the high country, so I've been very thirsty all last night, so I'm really glad to find this little trickle. I'm gonna fill up my bottles and make sure I have enough for the rest of the day. Chunk of mountain goat hair, that's a good sign that I'm in the right spot. I'm watching 3 goats bedded down there. I'm about to pack it up and call it a day. So I've seen about a dozen goats this trip, which is pretty good. My impression of this unit so far, I mean from past years of hunting here, is that finding goats and killing a goat wouldn't be that difficult, but the challenge would be to kill one in a spot where you can recover it. They're hanging out on the sides of these cliffs where if you shoot it, it'll drop, 2,000 feet. And yeah, you can't have that happen. So I think that'll be the biggest challenge for me, is finding a goat that's in a good spot to kill it.